virtue of the authority granted on me as Vice-Chancellor, I now constitute this Assembly a congregation of the University of Cape Town.
The national anthem will now be sung. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to ask Rorisang Museli, President of the SRC, to read the university dedication.
At this time of celebration, we, the members of the University of Cape Town, reaffirm our mission to nurture rational and creative thought and free inquiry, to strive for excellence in teaching and research, to educate for life, and to address the challenges of our society. We undertake to advance these ideals in a spirit of freedom and responsibility, and through consultation and debate. We celebrate our founders, benefactors, and predecessors, those who have built the fabric and nourished the values of UCT. To those of you who will graduate today, we wish you courage, wisdom, and purpose. To those who will leave the university to learn and work elsewhere, may you be sustained by those values which unite us here today and advance them in the world beyond. A love of truth and of learning, and of this, our university.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Makudu Panyane Sinwane. He is, of course, a tenor, and as many of you would have recognized, he sang La Donna e Mobile from Verdi's Rigoletto. So Makudu, as soon as his study visa comes through, is going to be off to Germany, where he is going to study for his master's at the Cologne Conservatory. Makudu was accompanied by Francois Botha, who has also just returned from touring to Hong Kong, China, and Indonesia with the Phantom of the Opera and The Sound of Music. So we're happy that they just popped in here tonight to sing and play for us. The organist Neil Robertson accompanied the national anthem. And of course, the national anthem was led by students from the South African College of Music. So the processional march music that you heard when we entered was performed by Black Roots Marimbas and led by the African music student Sky Dladla. So let's give our artists another round of applause. It is my great privilege to welcome you all on behalf of the Vice-Chancellor to this ceremony in which we celebrate the achievements of the faculties of Health Sciences and Law. And of course, the welcome is in the first place to the most important people here tonight, our graduates, but also very much so to all of your family, friends, and loved ones that have come to witness this celebration of your achievements, because the success stories on show here tonight would not have been possible without the sacrifices that all of you have made. So a very special welcome to all the family and friends. Allow me to say a few words specifically to our graduates of today. So each of you today marks the end of an important journey in one way or another. It confirms both symbolically and substantively that each of you have transitioned into someone with new knowledge, new skills, and new insights. So in a way, you are each of you a new person, different from when you entered and started this degree. Of course, you were not passive recipients of this process of renewal. You've actively participated in creating this part of your history and also the history of UCT. And now you stand on the threshold of the next chapter in your biography. And I would say use this moment of transition, to reflect on how you will go about creating the future and creating it responsibly and ethically. We are fortunate to have a career in the health sciences or in law know that it also brings with it many responsibilities. And it is especially important for people working in these professions never to compromise on the ethical. So I think it's important, as you go forth in the world, to use the power that your profession bestows on you in a way that protects the vulnerable, that helps the weak, and that opposes all wrongdoing and injustice. We stand tonight on the threshold of the 40th anniversary of the 16th of June. On Thursday, we will remember the sacrifice of a group of very vulnerable young people who made a stand against injustice. So their actions formed a very important part in the causal chain that led to our freedom today. Without them, we would not have had the freedom under law that we have today. So my message to you is to honor their sacrifice by defending the Constitution, by practicing ethically, and by always standing up to injustice and prejudice. I know that 2015 has been a hard year, in which it was difficult to balance the competing demands that you all had to face. But you did so, and here you are, and congratulations on successfully navigating the stormy waters to arrive at today to receive your well-earned reward. And especially to praise you tonight, not only you, but also your family and your teachers, we've invited an Mbongi. And now, most of us know what an Mbongi is, but just for those of you who don't, let me just say, an Mbongi is a composer and orator of poems of praise. Mbongi offer critical commentary and narrative on the state of society through their izibongo. Here to offer a poem of praise, an umbongo, in honor of you, the graduates, your family, and your teachers, is artist and UCT music education student, Neliswa Sampi Mkunyelwa, and her stage name is Sange. Thank you.
Ngatsho ke sinxiba mkhaka, ngatsho ke sithwala ndwe, yiwutheni bazali nani sihlobo nesalamane, bhotani kaloku nina sincuba khopho, namhlanje kuthi mandigide mandombene mandikhense, kaloku yiloo mini yokuhleka kude kuvelele lokugqibela. Gigithekani kaloku nide nilale ngemihlana niziqengqe, ngoba le ntwana usathane idanile. Seniphume kaloku niye kwelo lizwe. Isizwe sethu siyagula madoda. Sigula emzimbeni, sigula enyameni, sigula nangenyaniso. Seninqothula inyaniso nengqambu zalo. Sithembele kuni bafondini. Hayi kaloku bazali ningayisankhala, ngoba kaloku ivuthiwe imbizi ibikade iphekwa, yitheni ithemba nqala uzawuginya. Hayi bafondini nina wenza umsebenzi wenu, kaloku nina ninxibe ezimbetshembetshe ezinamabalabala, nade naphuma izandla nade naphumela kwabanye. Oh yini namadoda ndingathini nukunidumisa namhlanje? Kialebuga. Dit is een dag, een groot dag voor jullie. Wees geluk allemaal. Wees geluk allemaal. This is the time for you to go out there and conquer the world. Don't disappoint us. Congratulations to you all, people of great honor. Auguri. Postraviayu. Uthi mandithi nditshe kumama nditshe kuta ndiniyokayoko nditshe kumama nditshe kuta ndiniyokayoko nditshe Achoke amadenga wetyala manje wagawuleni warhuqa madoda waphuma umagaba uciwosha umntu omlamba uthithima ubusuthu umjobi uthikaloshe yeha.
Many thanks to you, Sangi, for once again a wonderful poem and performance and praise singing. Just before we turn to the part of the ceremony where we award the degrees, this is an important moment for the students, the graduates in health sciences, because it is traditional for them to take an oath, a modification of the Hippocratic Oath, as they graduate and become independent practitioners. And so I invite the Dean of Health Sciences to lead us through the modified Hippocratic Oath.
Thank you, Vice EC. I hereby invite the health sciences graduates and members of the health sciences profession to join me in saying the health sciences declaration, which is found in the program. And if I could perhaps ask you to stand, please, while you do that. So if you could read with me. I solemnly pledge to serve humanity. My most important considerations will be the health of patients and the health of their communities. I will not permit considerations of age, gender, race, religion, ethnic origin, sexual orientation, disease, disability, or any other factor to adversely affect the care I give to patients. I will uphold human rights and civil liberties to advance health, even under threat. I will engage patients and colleagues as partners in healthcare. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. I will respect the confidentiality of patients, present or past, living or deceased. I will value research and I will be guided in its conduct by the highest ethical standards. I commit myself to lifelong learning. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you. You may be seated.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I will now admit to the degrees specified and grant the diplomas specified to the candidates recorded as graduating in absentia. I shall now grant the diplomas and admit to the degrees specified the candidates who will be presented to me by the deans.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the postgraduate diploma in addictions care with distinction, Nafisa Abdullah. Devon Kurt Hannes. Anastasia Melanie Naidu. Numbasa Nzishe. Tuliswa Toko Piliso.
Adila Ringquest. Janine Shireen Williams. For the postgraduate diploma in community eye health, Mbingeni Richard Matiwa. Nolutando Maureen Njwana. Olatunde Mark Oyayela. For the postgraduate diploma in disability studies, Rastim Arifdin. Jane Ann Harrison. Ronelle Jessen. Sibongile Princess Tamu. Elsonia Swartz. For the postgraduate diploma in healthcare technology management, Stephen Papi Grootboom. Sinatso Lugabazi. Mabatu Ntombi Kuzano, Mabatu Muchikwaina. For the postgraduate diploma in health professional education, Louise Huison. With distinction, Roy Kennedy. Charlie Clopas Mahopo. Tirhani Asnath Marcia. For the postgraduate diploma in maternal and child health, Hilma Shikwambi. For the postgraduate diploma in nursing in advanced midwifery and neonatal care, Cherie Berger. Manako Nako. With distinction, Joy Venetia Orphan. Anna Lois Penduka. Makoze Ramaidi. Nokuzola Ethel Tisani. In child nursing, Rogers Gift Benkele. Pauline Carstens. Vilma Sandra de Vie. Alice Elizabeth Harmse. Matilda Janetta Julius. Racheline Lakay. Wendy Joy-Ann Lienderts. Nomsabenzi Letitia Maklengo. Michelle Elizabeth Marie. Tandisile Handes Nteta. Rosie Margaret Phillips. Candice Ingrid Stride. In critical care nursing child, Taryn Ronalda Bauker. Tandiwe Godzana. With distinction, Hilary Lynn Irons. Singiwe Lamani Kubese. Suzeka Masika. Ntswaki Deborah Mbombo. Ntombi Kaise Dinah Mpendukana. Pinky Mpondwana. Swandile Benedict Shongwe. Nobuza Lizette Swayena. In nephrology nursing, Daneo Chrisia Paketi. Umpeleena Princess Malapane. Daisy Raisetsa Matlatse. Ofani Mabalani. Magabore Calvin Mokwana. Johanna Raisija Siabi. Nkozanati Philemon Similani. In ophthalmic nursing, Elisma Antoinison. Antoinette Dawes. Gaynor Josephine Ford. For the postgraduate diploma in palliative medicine, with distinction, Elizabeth Cecile Booth. With distinction, Teresa Lauren Jennings. Fiona Bork McLennan. Kantharuban Naidu. With distinction, Shannon Odell. Nandan Muruti Shanberg. For the postgraduate diploma in pesticide risk management, Rhoda Masukwedza. Thank you, VC.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the postgraduate diploma in law in dispute resolution, Rosie Francis Williams. Nicola Ada Williamson. Annelie Besuidenhout. Tandeka Helen Sitoli. In tax law, Nonkedo Pamela Kawule. Patience Tariro Madiara. Nkwanelwa Libongo Ndabula. Fizeka Sylvia Swai. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Fatima Abrams. Robin Taryn Adams. Ibtisam Ahmed. Akira Krishan Badu. Ellen Boriwando. Faye Helen Boslick. Magna cum laude, Nina Linda Brody. Chelsea Daniel Brooke Jackson. Jessica Ashley Byrne. Stephanie Katharina Bush. Carolyn Louise Byrne. Muatam Kali. Renee Amy Kalsa. Joyland Matiapa Mayela Chindori Chininga. Nompumelelo Elizabeth Cherwa. Chanda Chungu. Bianca Vanessa Kliedwerk. Dalla Riyad Fidel Daniels. Chantal Lucy Marie da Silva. Ian Henry Davis. Magna cum laude, Olivia Deckers. Lisa Duvall. Paula Joy Dahlman. Jess Donnelly. Lisa Ann Duvenage. Yusra Ironreich. Graham Evans. Cum laude, Sean Fagan. Cum laude, Fiona Laura Alexandra Ferguson. Magna cum laude, Daniel William Freund. Alexander Mark Friedman. Sarah Ntukozo Lolo Gama. Sean Gardner. Karen Ann Griffin. Chidsa Guaka. Alicia Haripashad. Isabella Danielle Harris. Cassidy Christina Henry. Emily Frances Hinton. Belinda Samkeli Teresa Schlatwayo. Shwandwa Felicia Melisabeth Schlope. Cum laude, Ghislaine Lucy Hawk. Jane Margaret Hoffey. Ayla Wedgevorst. Logan Karen Hafke. Stacy Kim Jacobs. Kayla Jansen van Rensburg. Cum laude, Mary Gianni. Nicholas Cassier. Charmaine Kavijani. Magna cum laude, Isabella May Kentridge. Cabello Hobisa. Mokhadi Florence Renelwe Hosana. Oliver John King. Robin Kirtley. Tamsin Ann Knight. Talia Kritzas. Megan Catherine Lee. Magna cum laude, Jared Wesley Lazar. Lulama Lobola. Victoria Ann Lowe. R.T. Lupuwana. Sean Patrick Wagner. Magna. Daniel James Magawan. Umkululi Makaya. Clarice Malan. Boichumelo Nswaki Maleke. Isaac Ulrich Marigele. Linda Johanna Massina. Kia Betswe Samantha Machila. Jordan Blair Mays. Ilan Buyile Nkonsi. Pumzile Sandile Patricia Amdakani. Carl Mayer. Zizo Mkachani. Leila Musa. Kujulwano Makakong Motla. Lauren Muller. Caitlin Alice Turner Murphy. Shine Patricia Murray. Amal Nahia. Sibu Sisiwe, Progress and Lela. Zodwa Ngolo. Shauna Ann Nicole. Georgina Claire Niven. Gaddafi Mankoba Nkosi. Vincent Anthony Nunes. Ibrahim Yusuf Omar. Zara Omar. Wade Osborne. Gibran Osman. Natasha Carla Otero. Kwadwo Ofori Owusu. Winnie Redeboshle Pakani. Shani Lynn Papin. Mohammed Fadil Parker. Candice Lee Peck. Todd Colin Peterson. Nondumiso Thelma Penyani. Carla Pilcher. Dira Pillay Lumgumia. Megan Yvonne Quinette Mankis. Keen Sarah Reinders. Brooke Maria Roper. Camilla Claire Salmon. Ruvarashe Kutsai Samkamge. Joseph Duncan Shaw. Darshana Parveen Shiba. Tanya Danielle Sidzumo. Tasha Singh. Masivuyi Setole. Cum laude, Claudette Smith. Emma Ruth Smith. Nazreen Solomons. Catherine Therese Stark. Adi Steiner. Beatrice Elizabeth Stein. Cum laude, Nicholas Montague Sergey. Singashi Buyiswa Tabata. Nandile Indiviwe Tabata. Christian Jordan Tabor. Damien Ashley Terblanche. Tane Michelle Thomas. Anna Katharina Truter. Notolo Bulangile Shabalala. Michaela Tyfield. Nicholas Van Zyl. Katie Wiltschut. Nokulunga Zondi.
Just before the Dean of Health Sciences presents the next group of students, we will take a short break and to stretch our legs. So Shall we just, for 1 minute, stand and stretch our legs? All right. Please sit down again, and then we can carry on. Thank you very much.
Vice Chancellor,
The Dean of Health Sciences will now present the next batch of students.
Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Liesel Fori. Kate Alexis Price. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Audiology, Simone Teresa Alwa. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Occupational Therapy, Mike Lipstru. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physiotherapy, Uritonda Rejoice Makahanye. Shuaib Umar. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Speech Language Pathology, Alicia Emeralda Julius. For the degree of Bachelor of Medical Science Honours, Biokinetics, Moses Asiagi. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Anesthesia, Bridget Jean Magni. Jess Mosokota Mumba. Simangele Cecilia Nyoka Mokhanglong. In family medicine, Mumtaz Begum Abbas. Alida Maria Engelbrecht. Babatunde Ulanrewaju Sunuga. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Clinical Pharmacology, Mohammed Farouk Chugle. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Medicine, Chishala Chishala. Ntombenhle Pindile Gina. With distinction in the dissertation, Zimasa Vuyo Jama. Charles Andre Folyun. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Neurosurgery, Mohammed Ben Hussein. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Obstetrics and Gynecology, Kumbo Ted Jere. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Orthopedic Surgery, with distinction in the dissertation, Peter Willem Jordan. Pietrus Hendrik Nodi. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Pediatrics, with distinction in the dissertation, Jody Isaacs Wiles. For the degree of Master of Medicine in Public Health Medicine, with distinction in the dissertation, Nisha Ann Sunny Jacob. For the degree of Master of Philosophy in Biomedical Forensic Science, with distinction in the coursework, Marie Belle Katrina Mendoza Oklu. Peter John Burgers. Tennille Monique Cook. Lyle Michael Curry. Tarimekedzwa Ellen Sanyanga. Petra Michelle Schwab. Hartwig Visser. Hendrik Johannes Jacobus Westraat. Ansi Witches. In disability studies, Wilson Taru Sarira. In neonatology, Quinita Kiran. In sports physiotherapy, Rashad Chakut. Munro Simon Montanus. In surgery, Vaishali Venkata Pariachi. In vascular surgery, Pikefa Dube. For the degree of Master of Philosophy in Emergency Medicine, in Clinical Emergency Care, Ryan Ernest Matthews. Janine Claudette Stochicht. In patient safety and clinical decision making, Marvin Jeffrey Jansen. For the degree of Master of Public Health, Viola Maureen Kiro. Ntokozo Innocentia Ngadi. Garth Raypert. In clinical research with distinction, Elsime Fissi-Kift. In epidemiology, Stephen York Hofeld. Chun Mao. Ades Oziki Ojiaku Okori. Janice Paulson. In health economics, Yastil Maharaj. Trebisile Kolile Ngampalala. In health systems, Nanziwe Kelly Kumalo. Kim Elizabeth McKilkin. Rangarirai Matima. Rahab Waitira Mbau. With distinction, Nicola Ann Wilson. In social and behavioral sciences, with distinction, Kimberly Mari Tapscott. For the degree of Master of Science in Medicine in Biomedical Engineering, Stephen George Jermy. Jeremy David Pittman. In clinical science and immunology, Rushal Harry Prasad. In emergency medicine, Raina Tara Jiwala. In hematology, Grant Kenneth Godsmark. In human genetics, with distinction, Timothy Francis Spracklin. In medical biochemistry, with distinction, Elaine Pinard. In medical cell biology with distinction, Danica Ann Smuts. In medical physics with distinction, Hendrik Johannes de Vos. In medical virology, Lerato Charlotte Majara. In medicine, Brian Mintenya. Nchangwi Cynthia Munung. Eddie Mishlava Zita. In neuroscience, with distinction, Antoinette Berger. Natasha Seema Hardcastle. With distinction, Moritz Matthew van den Berg. In pediatrics, with distinction, James Julian Carey Nuttall. In physiology, Fatma Ayat Alatrach. For the degree of Master of Science in Nursing, with distinction, Elizabeth Fuzzy. Nozibele Dorothy Gidimisana. For the degree of Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, Anande Ace. For the degree of Master of Science in Speech Language Pathology, Xenia Marie Jego. And with distinction, Lily Chunge Oyono.
Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Master of Laws in Commercial Law, Lucas Martinez Bester. Chipokota Mwanawasa. Sipe Sichle Mkunu. Mampoya Evelina Mokorosi. For the degree of Master of Laws in Constitutional and Administrative Law, Wesley Graham. With distinction, Kelly Maxine Kowalski. Susan Carolyn Mosdell. For the degree of Master of Laws in Criminology, Law and Society, Zia Wasserman. In Dispute Resolution, Clavel Sianondo. Master of Laws in Environmental Law, Alicia Pinar. Robert van der Walt. Master of Law in Human Rights Law, Nasreen Ali. Faith Tolulope Tunde Yara. Master of Law in Intellectual Property Law, Martha Wanjiru Ndungu. In International Trade Law, Ida Nomboyo Govere. James Majatami. Master of Laws in Labor Law, Lisa Kate Wood. In Marine and Environmental Law, Diana Wiley. In Private Law and Human Rights Law, Sifokazi Dimfo Sisilana. In Tax Law, Christoffel Wilhelmus de Bruin. For the degree of Master of Laws in Commercial Law, Lintel Monaheng. Makiong Mumpukuza. Rebecca Elizabeth Sanyu Namirimu. For the degree of Master of Laws in Dispute Resolution, Daliwonga Byron Lester. Master of Law in Tax Law, Yvonne Christine Stein. For the degree of Master of Philosophy, Suzette Weppenaar. Master of Laws in Commercial Law, Ruvarashe Dorothy Maponga. Shubikile Mastara. For the degree of Master of Laws in Criminology, Law and Society, with distinction, Melissa Isabella Mayer. Master of Laws in Environmental Law, Catherine Edwards. Justin Jade McCarthy. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Commercial Law, for a thesis which develops a South African legal regulatory framework for the optimal default allocation of ownership of patentable inventions made by employee inventors. Lee Ann Tong. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Commercial Law, for a thesis which examines the potential challenges associated with shareholders' appraisal rights in South Africa through a study of the rights in comparable foreign jurisdictions, and which proposes legal strategies, corporate interventions, and legislative amendments to address those challenges. Jacqueline Louise Yates. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Public Law, for a thesis which explores an analytical framework of intersectionality and legal pluralism to ensure that girl children in South Africa are accorded substantive equality in terms of the Constitution. Jewel Amoa. Woo, 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 woo. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Public Law, for a thesis which examines the extent to which Tanzania's child justice system provides measures for preventing child delinquency, uses non-judicial interventions, and protects the rights of children at all stages of the justice system. Serafina Msengi Bakta. the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Private Law, for a thesis which develops a set of solutions based on the rule of law to remedy the shortcomings of the current regulatory regime pertaining to the provision of mineral tenure security in South Africa. Helene van Niekerk.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Cardiovascular Biomechanics for a thesis which investigates the mechanics of fast-degrading polyester urethane scaffolds for the therapeutic regeneration of soft biological tissues and demonstrates the potential of these scaffolds to improve the performance of current clinical implants in the context of coronary artery disease. Hugo Kreiner. In cardiovascular biomechanics for thesis which improves the understanding of the impairment of pump function and myocardial mechanics in the remodeling infarcted heart by employing subject-specific cardiac computational models. Furufelo James Masitulele. In clinical pharmacology for a thesis which investigates the anti-diabetic properties of the plant espinata and provides support for its traditional use for the treatment of diabetes. Pranita Sunarain. In clinical pharmacology for a thesis which contributes to a better understanding of the pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic characteristics of drugs commonly used to treat African patients with tuberculosis. Wynand Anton Smile. In clinical science and immunology for a thesis which researches the influence preconception infection and maternal immunity has on her offspring's immune development and responses to disease. Matthew Graham Darby. In clinical science and immunology, for a thesis which evaluates the quantity and ontogeny of myeloid-derived suppressor cells, MDSC in brackets, and the effect of MDC on vaccine immunogenicity during early life in South African infants and in the HIV-infected and uninfected mothers after delivery. Elvis Bonboyi Kidzeru. In disability studies, for a thesis which explores how civil engineering undergraduates at UCT are being prepared to contribute to the inclusive society that accommodates people with disabilities. Victor John McKinney. in disability studies for a thesis which explores the sexuality of disabled women in Zimbabwe to gain insight into their contextualized experiences through using a unique set of biographic narrative research methods to facilitate their silenced and marginalized voice and to contribute towards the development of theoretical frameworks that are rooted in the African context with the aim of furthering disability studies and public health on the African continent. Christine Peter. In emergency medicine, for a thesis which investigates to what extent the quality, effectiveness, and consistency of paramedic-delivered CPR is impacted by a novel and tailored CPR training intervention, Pregalathan Govender. In exercise science, for a thesis which investigates the brain's role in a muscle-fatiguing hand grip exercise protocol and aims to develop a possible mechanism by which central nervous stimulants improve exercise and performance, Michael Thomas King. In exercise science, for a thesis which, using mixed methods, describes the role of psychological factors in the physical outcomes of patients with chronic diseases of lifestyle who completed a lifestyle intervention program, Philippa Mary Skanal. In hematology, for a thesis which identifies a primary malignant cell type in multiple myeloma through the tagging of a MAGE-C1 expression and presents a novel disease monitoring tool to improve the management of this disease, Kirsty Weinand. In medical biochemistry, for a thesis which develops proteomics methods for biomarkers discovery and systematically identifies novel potentially urinary and serological biomarkers which could be applied in early prostate cancer diagnosis and treatment monitoring, Henry Arimola Adiola. In medical biochemistry, for a thesis which studies the unusual mutation that causes the fragile X-associated disorders and suggests an interesting model in which, rather than protecting the genome against mutations, two different DNA repair pathways interact to in fact cause the mutation. Rachel Adie Lokanga. In medical biochemistry, for a thesis which utilizes a number of computer-aided drug design techniques to identify potential anti-cancer drugs, Razia Murad. In medical biochemistry, for a thesis that characterizes the molecular mechanisms of the cell death pathways induced by BIS-PMP in esophageal cancer cells, Violwetu Penelope Sio. In medical cell biology, for a thesis which demonstrates a novel tumor suppressor function for the TBX3 protein in fibrosarcomas, that was fibrosarcomas, and which shows that it does so in part by direct activation of the COL1A2 gene, Aretha Cooper. In medical microbiology, for a thesis which describes Streptococcus pneumoniae nasopharyngeal colonization, serotype distribution, and temporal impact of vaccination in infants during their first year of life, thereby providing key insights for monitoring vaccine efficacy, Felix Sizwe Dube. In medicine, for a thesis which identifies mutations in the cadherin-2 gene as a novel cause of arrhythmogenic right ventricular cardiomyopathy, Mariam Fish. In medicine, for a thesis which uses randomized controlled trial to compare standard measures of adherence with a novel electronic device and text reminders for determining antiretroviral therapy success, Catherine Jane Orrell. In occupational therapy, for a thesis which offers a description and explanation of professional role transition as a process and introduces an emerging construct in occupational science, professional role transgression, in order to highlight professional agency in response to hegemonic contextual structures, Amshuda Sonde. In orthopedic surgery, for a thesis which confirms the diagnostic accuracy of a cartridge based on site polymerase chain reaction diagnostic test to detect musculoskeletal tuberculosis and rifampicin resistance in tissue of bone or joints, Michael Held. In pediatrics, for a thesis which describes the lung function of South African infants and identifies factors that impact healthy lung growth, providing targets for strengthening respiratory health in South African children, Diane Margaret Gray. In pediatrics, for a thesis which demonstrates the high prevalence of persistent progressive severe chest radiographic abnormalities in HIV-infected children with limited access to antiretroviral therapy and the role of early antiretroviral therapy in preventing or ameliorating such abnormalities, Richard Denise Pitcher. And in public health, for a thesis which describes in depth the interface between rural people with disabilities and PHC workers, theorizing our health systems may be designed to foster the positive relational engagement which emerges as central to effective healthcare in this setting, Kate Elisa Sherry.
ladies and gentlemen, graduates, new doctors, we've had a marathon session, but what more could we ask for? It's a marathon session because we have so many degrees, so many brilliant students, so many PhDs. Let's give them all one more great round of applause. As the Deputy Vice-Chancellor said when we started the graduation, this series of graduation ceremonies, 13 in all, take us up to June 16. And because the university is in effect closed, we don't have students on campus at the moment, so it wasn't really practical to have June 16 commemoration or ceremonies and activities. We've dedicated the 13 graduation ceremonies to the commemoration of June 16, 1976, 40 years ago. And hence the posters on the back of the hall and on the pillars of the Jamison Hall, and also a selection of our guest speakers. And I'd like to suggest that there are three main messages if we think about the significance of June 76, Soweto uprising, 40 years later. When many of us and many of the people on the stage and many of the parents were themselves directly involved in activist activities. It's for me a special anniversary. I was the SRC president at WITS in 76 and 77, 40 years ago. And it was a time when I think many of us understood the challenges, but hoped that with the 70s and then the mass democratic movement in UDF in the 80s, the writing of a new constitution in the 90s, that we would reach a point where the society did not need that kind of ongoing activism. If there is a lesson, one of the lessons I think is that in our current society, the need for activism, active citizenship, and for change and for addressing the problems in society is as great as ever. We face enormous inequality and poverty. You graduates form a small elite group, elite because you've had the opportunity to get a good schooling and then a good university education, an education at UCT, and this puts you in a situation where you really do not only have that privilege but also that responsibility to ensure that we make a difference to society and that we change the world for those who are less privileged and less advantaged than ourselves. So there is huge work to be done, challenges are huge, and the message of 76 today is that we cannot let up, we cannot take our foot off the accelerator. The second message, I think, is about the role of youth. In 76, of course, the school children leading or taking the cue for the uprising, but throughout the decades, and certainly what we've witnessed in the last year on the campuses across the country, students across the country saying to government, you're not funding higher education sufficiently, and saying to many different, about many different aspects of society that things have to change. We haven't seen enough change in the 22 years since democracy. And I think the third message that I take away, and also from some of the other speakers, is that a lot has changed, and we should think about the significance of that too. In 1976, we lived in a society which was an autocracy, where the overwhelming majority of people did not have the vote, where we did not have significant separation of powers, we did not have the Chapter 9 institutions to protect the Constitution, protect individuals, minorities, and majorities. And so, in challenging unjust laws, there were few mechanisms other than mechanisms which themselves would be illegal and often require resorting to violence, civil disobedience, and other campaigns. But that has changed, and today we do live in a democracy. We do have the ability to influence government and change government, and so active citizenship today requires of us to vote, to write to editors, to speak out, to petition, to protest, but it does require us to do that within the rule of law and with legal mechanisms, within legal mechanisms. So I hope that as you graduate today, many of you graduating from UCT for the first time, you become members of this great congregation or convocation of the university. You become members of a community of about 170,000 alumni all over the world. All of you ambassadors for this university and for the values that we stand for. Values not only of excellence in your technical fields and in your professional fields, but values of a commitment to social justice and to making a difference to the world around us and having an impact on those less fortunate than us. So much for the speeches. It's time to celebrate, and I'm sure students and graduates, you'll want to express your appreciation to your loved ones in the audience who have come to support you and supported you through many years. And I invite you to stand up, make eye contact with your family members and partners, wave your scrolls above your heads and shout your appreciation to them. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that you would not have got to this point in your academic careers without the support and teaching and expertise and mentorship of the faculty, the professors and lecturers who are represented on the platform tonight. And I invite you to show your appreciation to them too. And I want to add my appreciation on behalf of the university. This has been, a university is only as strong as its brains trust, as its researchers and teachers, represented by you. And we are a great university. We are the leading university in the continent and a global player because of the academics we have represented by you. And it's been a particularly difficult year with the academics having to run 2 sessions of exams, having made many sacrifices in order to do that and to deal with the other stresses of protest and the shutdown last year. So I want to express my appreciation to all of you for having kept the university in its prime position. Members of the public and students may be surprised to learn that the staff of the university, only 1/3 are academic staff, and about 2/3 are professional and administrative and support staff, people who ran this graduation ceremony and manage the admissions processes and run the residences and look after the security and the human resource issues. And they, of course, play a critical role. The university would not be as successful as it is without their huge contribution. I invite you to show your appreciation to them as well. So in conclusion, this is your day. Go out and celebrate. Have a wonderful time. Congratulations.
We've come to the end of the formal proceedings. In a few moments, the Vice-Chancellor will dissolve the congregation, and then the platform party will process out of the hall, and I invite all the graduates to join the procession and process out of the hall. Please carry on processing right down to University Avenue. All the students and, of course, all their family and friends are invited to the function in the Leslie Hall. So that is just down the stairs, turn right in University Avenue, and the second last building on the right is the Robert Leslie building, and that is where the refreshments will be served. The Vice-Chancellor will now dissolve the congregation. Please stand.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I now dissolve this congregation of the University of Cape Town.